Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. And yeah, we had that idea of maybe the rank 8 is coming, So yeah, let's see what exactly some of this stuff that would happen if a rank 8 is added, okay? I know it was added a long time ago, this limit. I did a video on it, if you don't know, but yeah, I did a video about this, about the rank 8, that it's here as a forbidden vehicle, and 13.0. It is there for a while, but still it's something to just wonder about, especially due to the way that Gaijin they worked along these years, So back in the day, the rank limit was rank 6 when the actual limit on the game itself was 5. So yeah, and then we got rank 6, and then that limit changed to the rank 7, and then we got rank 7, and now we have rank 8. Does that mean rank 8 is coming? No, it doesn't. But we kind of can see that rank 8 is going to come at some point anyway, right? So yeah, let's talk about a little bit about the nations and what we would see, kind of. I know, of course, I have those videos of talking specifically about some trees and how they are going to be in the future and stuff. I already did some of the nations that we already have, so the USA, USSR, Germany, Swedish, and I plan to do more. Don't you worry. But still, it's kind of a lighter way to talk about. So let's get into it. Thank you all my members, all my patrons. It helps a lot. You have no idea how much it helps. Be a patron, be a member, man. It helps a lot. I have PayPal as well if you want to donate any amount of money. Just to continue to make these videos. And yeah, of course, this is my main job right now. So yeah, any help is obviously amazing. So thank you guys for the help that you already have done for me. And if you want to help a little bit more, everything is in the description, okay? So let's start with the US. I think the first thing as a rank 8, it would be the changes in the way that these aircraft are, okay? So not only when a new rank is added, new aircraft are added, but also some of the aircraft that we already have are normally added for that new rank, to at least populate a little bit of that rank. And some of them are even reorganized in the 5th and 6th ranks and stuff like that. So yeah, so here we have kind of the generations of fighters. We can see kind of a jump. So here we see the first to second generation aircraft, or jet aircraft. So 50s, 40s and 50s aircraft, early 50s jets and stuff like that. Then in rank 6, we have some of the second generations, as you see here, but also some third generations, as the F4, for example, the F104, and all of them. And these would be kind of a early third generation, late second generation, as you see here, and then early third generation. And then rank 7 would probably means that it would be late, in the same way that it is here, late third generation, with the addition of the 4th generation as well. The initial ones are in the rank 8. So of course we already have in rank 7 kind of later third generations and the 4th generations, but in probably if a rank 8 is added, more of the third generations will be added to the rank 7 probably, and then the rank 7 might be only a rank a third generation aircraft, with the rank 8 being the 4th generation aircraft. So with that in mind, the F-14 would probably go there. The MLA later third generation as well would probably means that they would go there, or if you want to call it them that, but like a 3.5 generation aircraft. So for example, the MLA, the MLD, maybe the Harrier, GR7, maybe the JK, here probably nothing, Italy probably nothing, obviously the Mirage 2000, the Vegan, and maybe if he gets more better missiles, the Kafir, but probably not. So these aircraft would probably be moved to rank 8 nonetheless, because they are or like a very late third generation or a early fourth generation, or like a 3.5 generation if you want to call it, right? Then obviously we would have the second change is the addition of premiums for rank 7. As you see here, no nation has actually premiums for rank 7. We have, of course, some event vehicles, but no, or even squadron vehicles, but no premiums in rank 7. That's just due to a policy that Gaijin actually has that makes it impossible to have it a top tier rank or top rank aircraft or tank or whatever premium. So that would mean that we would have very much more advanced premium aircraft or premium in general. So for example, we have right now a version of an F5 here, a version of a MiG-21, versions of MiG-21s, Su-7, Su-25s, Lightnings. So you see that there is a pattern here. They are all like first, second, and third generation aircraft. But the third generation ones, like the MiG-21 here, they're very early MiG-21s compared to the MLD from the 80s, right? So that would just open up a very big gap here to actually add multiple premiums that I know, everybody knows that Gaijin would enjoy, right? You would probably put F4s, premiums F4s, maybe different versions, earlier versions at first, obviously, like a MiG-23 MS as initially as a premium here. A MiG-21 MS is basically the MiG-21M, but with the radar on the MiG-21 and the RP-22, right? And also the only addition for usage of missiles of the R3S and R3R. So it would be kind of that idea, maybe an F4B, even though I really would enjoy the F4B here in the tree, but something like that, So very early, not early, but kind of middle or a little bit better third generation aircraft with BVR maybe and stuff like that. And maybe even later some other modifications. Of course, if we have a rank 8 here, we will see probably the addition of all the fourth generations from the 80s and 90s, and also all the 4.5 or 4 plus, 4 plus plus generation aircraft added to that same rank 8. So that's the thing. The premiums, they kind of go along with these other aircraft. So for example, when MiG-23 was added, shortly after they added the MiG-21S as a premium. If they added this aircraft when only the SMT was added, it would be too close to a top tier aircraft. So they kind of the premiums progress along the Tech 3 vehicles, but with a bit of a delay to them. So for example, if they add a MiG-29A right now, we can probably see a MiG-23 MS, as I said. But when they add a MiG-35 or, I don't know, a Su-35, something very, very advanced like that, F-15E, X, or I don't know, something very good in that sense, it means that it opens up a place here to see more premiums like a MiG-29B, for example, or the 912B. It's commonly known as the B. There is no MiG-29B, but still the 912, the MiG-29A, but the 912B, for example. Even for China, it can receive a MiG-29 912B for North Korea, right? So yeah, it kind of opens up. This is the second thing. Not only they will reorganize the way that the lines are, they will also add more premiums, more advanced premiums along a little bit shortly behind it, but along with the new Tech 3 vehicles. And obviously with the new rank, we would probably, or of course, we will see more 4th generation aircraft. So it would open up the gates to have more additions like the F-15, F-16 for the US. I already did a video talking a little bit about that. MiG-29 for Germany, the ICE maybe as an upgrade for the F4F or another F4F here. In the future, the Eurofighter Typhoon. You know, Soviets can have many aircraft, MiG-29s, Yak-41s, Su-27s, many aircraft. The British could have of course, the Tornado. So every country, F-15, Japan, every country will have additions for a rank 8. Does that change anything in the gameplay? No, it does not. It doesn't change anything. It would probably means that with this addition they would expand a little bit of the BR, which is always a good thing, obviously because of the BR decompression, right? But also beyond that, it would not have much of an impact, to be honest. The rank 8 itself, the main thing is the addition of rank 7 premiums. That's the main thing. But obviously there are a couple of other things, like I said, more aircraft and stuff, but that will be added nonetheless if the rank 8 is added or not, you know? So that's kind of the idea. What you think about it? Do you think it will change too much of the game if it's ever added or not? I personally think it doesn't really matter too much. If we are going to get more premiums, I'm fine with it. You know, it's, of course, there is a little bit more grind to it, because it would probably means that you need to just research all of the, for example, here, you would need to research all of the rank 7s to get a rank 8, just like it is in lower ranks. So, for example, I don't know, like here, right? You need to complete these of 6 vehicles, 4 vehicles, 5 vehicles, depending on the situation. So that would just, you know, means that it has a little bit more grind. But that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. For most players, they will grind anyway. But I understand why people get mad, because the grind in this game is kind of really grindy, you know? So you need really to spend a lot of time in it to actually get the vehicles. So that would be probably the worst thing about it. The best thing is just the reorganization, right? It would be a little bit better to see how it works, and you would get a more aircraft. It would confirm that we would get a lot of 4th generation aircraft, which is something that a lot of people want, you know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. So bye guys, see you.